Good evening, all. So this last Thursday of the month is a special time for us because it is a little bit different. It's not just about a talk. We're gonna try to keep the talk short, and this lady here comes straight from Tampa just to help us with meditation. It's like a guided meditation. Cristiane, for who don't know her, she works with physical therapy with children with issues for many years, but she's a meditator, and we combine our strengths. I try to get myself a little more deep rooted into the Spiritism side, and Spiritism and meditation turns out to be very complementary, and we need meditation in everything we do. We started a program this year called The Path, the Truth, and the Life. So this, if you're not familiar, this was what Jesus had not just explained, sort of like set up like a map. But when we're talking about meditation, and we try to take what's the takeaway from that. The gospel is such a vast tool of messages, but in putting this program together, it's a work in progress, right, Chris? In putting this program together, we're like, in order for Jesus to overcome, to prepare himself for everything that he went through, for all of the challenges, for his mission, the size of his mission, like over 2,000 years ago, and we're here talking about him, but we're not just talking. We're, in our very humble ways, try to follow the path and learn the truth and understand what our life is in contrast with the bigger life, with the universe, the relationship, how we can be happier, how we can make our lives more meaningful. So that's how we are designing this program this year, for us to go over what was his path of meditating, his path of finding himself peace, finding himself such a balance that he did what he did. And if we can grasp at least the tiny particles of those moments of concentration, because he was only able to do, and he taught us this, he was constantly in appreciation, in gratitude, in connection with the Creator above, with the forces of the universe, with everything, and that connection, he made sure that he brought it to us in a way that we learn to do that, to be more in contemplation for the good stuff that we have. And the bad, we deal with it. But there is so much more. There's so much more life. There's so much more good energy than there is bad. And we just need to understand how to work with all of that. So it is in his messages, in his model, that we're shaping up this program now, and that's what Chris and I talked. That's where our meditation is going to be more based. And with all of that said, I'll call her here, and she was going to explain a little more what we're going to do, and we get right into the meditation part of it. And I'll come at the end and we'll do a closing, right?
Hi, everybody. Here we are again, excitement. Last month, we talked a little bit about the path itself, right? How we find ourselves stuck, and sometimes the path is a little cloudy, foggy, and we can't find our way, and we don't know exactly when to take the next step. This weekend, we were here together for a training, and I got a chance to sit and talk to some friends. And again, they brought it back to me like, it's so hard for me to sit still or get my mind to clear and do my things. So like, let's regroup. So I think it applies. Let's just touch that a little bit. Fishing line. Everybody has seen a whole bunch of fishing line when it's just all tangled up in a little ball and you're trying to go fishing. There's no fishing happening at that point because it's very thin, and when it's tangled and you try to push it away and tug at it, what happens? It gets tighter, and then you get frustrated and you just can't go fishing. The fish are there, you're here, nothing is happening. It's us trying to push the thoughts away, trying to push our anxiety away, trying to push our longing for something different away. All that pushing, it just makes the knots a little tighter and the mess gets a little bigger. The anxiety, the longing, the fear, the pain, whatever it is that is preventing us from going fishing for what we want, needs to be where we are. We need to meet ourselves where that all tight and tangled is. We're going to have to make peace with the knots until you see where they are and you say, oh, I see. I can pull this one through this and out of this way, and then maybe I can get it out. It is not that simple. It's not just a one pull, one tug. It's a lot of little loops and turns and curves and twists and moves. We cannot get out of our anxiety, our sadness, our whatever obstacle it is preventing us from being mindful and being there until we sit and observe those knots and make peace with trying to loosen them up. We might not be able to untangle them all during this meditation, during this time with myself, but I can untangle this a little bit, just one corner, the other corner. If we make them a little looser, we can breathe better. Do you guys follow me when I'm going through this analogy? We might not be able to clear our mind. When people say, just clear your thoughts, the mind doesn't like it that way. The mind is meant to make associations. You see something, it makes something go inside and reminds you of something else. So the brain is always making associations. That's the job of the brain. So we're just going to see those knots and we're going to try to loosen them up a little so we can make space for us to be able to handle watching them and say, I made a little progress here. I made a little progress there. So the path sometimes is just loosen up things so you can actually tolerate looking at it. Because sometimes we're so upset with ourselves that we are not making progress. We're not getting there. So we get frustrated and we give up. I just can't do this. Meditation is not for me. If meditation is not for you, maybe tighten knots in your fishing line is for you. Maybe that's where we're going to meet. So that's when you can go. And we were talking about, I don't know how to sit and meditate. So how about going for a walk so you can loosen up those knots? It might not be sitting. It might just be going for a walk and looking at the leaves and say, let me find all the brightest leaves ever as I walk. So you see one here, the other one, that one seems a little brighter. So that is you loosening up the knots of your fishing mess so you can be in a better place. Another thing that you could do is get you're washing your dishes. That's my meditation. Wash your dishes. And as you soap up the dishes, and then I do that. I don't use the dishwasher. My dishwasher doesn't even work anymore because I never use it. Of course, my kids are grown. I don't need to use the dishwasher anymore, So the water is dripping on my plate that is soaped up. So I do this, and I see. I want to watch the stream of water wash this side, and then so I do this, and then I do this. I keep on watching how this is meditation. You don't need to sit and just. So that is my weird way of meditating. But if you have a better way, when you soap yourself up for a shower, that water dripping, and you see, let's see where the water is going on my back. Let me see, it's on this shoulder blade, on that shoulder. Okay, that is meditation. When you're being aware of if you want to do a great meditation, take a shower from top to bottom. Instead of soaping up the way you normally do, I'm going to start with my toes. That it makes you aware of where you are. Simple things like that will help you loosen up your knots so you can live with that. Okay, I went all the way out of where we were going, but I just wanted to situate us in this. Even though we come here, we talk about it, I still hear a lot of people telling me, it's so hard for me, I just can't do it. It's just, you don't have to do it a certain way. You can do it your way. My weird way with the dishes is my way. You find your weird way. You don't even have to tell me. You can just do it your way. We're all fine with that, as long as it loosens up your knots and makes it a little easier for you to handle where you are. Because wherever you go, there you are. So that's where we're going to meet. So the meditation today, we're going to go and take care of the knots a little bit. Just loosen them up a little bit. And the way we're going to do this, I'm going to try to go into our physical body, more so than in our mind body. Because when we go into our heart, into our mind, we're going to deal with a lot of pain, whatever is bothering you in your life right now, whatever frustration you're going through. But today we're going to go more grounded with your aches and pains. You know that hip that pulls when you first get up super fast? Or when you go for a walk and that little sciatic nerve starts to bother you, that kind of stuff. Or when you are on the computer for too long and your wrists need a little TLC. So today we're going to focus a little more on the body. But that works the same if you go through that to your heart pain or to your mind troubles. Today we're going to stay with the body just as a way to get started, okay? Since we're doing the body, we're just going to shake a little bit, move, get yourself ready, put your purse to the side. Just get ready. We're going to get some music. We're going to get the lights off, and we're going to take a deep breath. Move your arms if you want. Shake, shake, shake. Get ready. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Move your neck. Get yourself ready. Some rolls for your shoulders. As if you're going to put your shoulder blades in your back pocket. Just roll it back. All I'm trying to do is wake up some of the muscles in your body so that we can get ready. If closing your eyes is hard for you, you can just look down. Or you can look at this picture here. It's best if you keep your eyes closed, but if it's not something that works for you, you can just look down. And if you fall asleep, it's quite all right. You're falling asleep in a very good place, so it's all good. Taking a deep breath. Find yourself in your favorite corner of your house. If your house doesn't have a favorite corner right now, find your favorite corner elsewhere. That place where you always go when you need to sit with yourself. Take some deep breaths right here and get settled. Get settled. Let your breath just follow you in and out. Find your hands getting together. You can do it literally if you choose to. One hand over the other. And feel the energy, the warmth between your two hands. Take another deep breath and feel your hands getting a little warmer. Feel the energy building in that space between your hands. Take a deep breath. Ask your guardian angel, that one that is always there for you, to shower you with all the blessings that are yours. Gather all those blessings into your hands and put them all into that ball of energy between your hands. And just sit with it, knowing how fortunate you are to deserve amazing blessings from our Father. All this divine warmth light that is yours. This is the energy that heals, that comforts, that brings you peace, that changes what's not working. Sit with that powerful energy in your hands and feel the warmth. With each breath, it's warmer and brighter, and you can feel the tingling. Such good energy, lots of power to make things better. Hold on to that energy and find a place in your body that really needs some good energy, some divine light, some divine warmth, and place it there. You keep your hands over it. You can just imagine your hands there. And let that part of your body soak up all the good that is yours. This is what God reserved for you. Find that energy filling up all the little particles of that area, bringing it life, energy, vitality, restoring it to perfection. Find another spot in your body that could also get some extra vitality, some muscle that needs some help. Take the divine energy that is yours and place it there. Find the body responding to it, absorbing it, soaking up all the good that is yours. If you see a need, travel elsewhere in your body and keep giving all the corners of your body the blessings, the divine energy that our Father reserved for you. And with every breath, find it expanding a little more, restoring your body to perfection. A circulatory system that pumps efficiently, joints and ligaments that glide smoothly through your bones, happily and effortlessly. Muscles that contract and expand in a playful way. Lungs that grow big and expand with every breath in. And pushes the air out. A face that is soft, no frowning, no clenching of your jaw. A soft face, a soft mouth, your tongue just resting. This body that is the vessel that was given to us is filled up to the brim with the divine energy that comes from God, that fills up the entire universe, fills up our bodies. At this moment, we could float up, for our bodies are light and move freely. This is who we are. A body of energy that temporarily lives in this body. So I choose to fill up my body with all the good energy that God reserved just for me, just for you. we sit here in our favorite corner and we breathe in and out, knowing that our bodies are perfect for the mission that we have. The mission of this life experience on earth, where we grow every day, where we get a little bit more aware of the path. Where we learn to soften up the knots so we can go fishing. Because when we're ready, we'll go fishing for all the love that is waiting for us. We'll go fishing for all the beauty that is reserved for us. We'll go fishing to multiply like our God told us we can. You can do what I do and much more. That was the message. So we choose to feed our body with the divine energy that is ours to get, so we can go through the path lightly, firmly, we stay in our corner, breathing in and breathing out.
Let's just continue to be exactly there, keeping our vibration very, very peaceful, absorbing all of this calm, serenity, everything that's surrounding us, and feeling very filled with all of this. Feel this light background music just filling up the space. Don't allow any thoughts from the day or from any thoughts that doesn't belong at this moment to be in. Just be here, just breathing peacefully, profoundly, giving a break to your mind, giving a break to your body, so the essential part of our being, which is our soul or our spirit, through the filters that exists between body, mind, and soul, that they connect in a way that's beneficial and healing. Let's give a command to our mind and to our spirit at this time to just relax. we are entitled. Relax your mind and open your mind and your heart to these energies, this power that comes from way above. By having a sense of gratitude, by developing the feeling of gratitude, by being grateful right now, right here. Let's allow the forces and the power of love that comes straight from the Creator to manifest itself through so much beautiful, miraculous things that are life, nature. The love that we feel in our heart doesn't come from our physical body. The love, the feelings, the sentiments come from the invisible, but the real, the truthful world and the truthful part that we are. It is only possible to feel and sense our spirit if we allow it. And we ask God for all of the protection that we need, because we know it's hard to balance evil, good, to do the right thing every day. But it is inserted inside of ourselves. In reflecting upon the Master of the Masters, the Prince of Peace, the Prince of Light, Jesus, our older brother who came here to teach us so many lessons of love and forgiveness. Let's reflect upon the easiness and the peace that he carried in his heart. And he told us we are God's in the sense that we are from God. We are more than this. We are more than flesh and bones, and day by day there is more. There's a better life. There are sacrifices here, but there are rewards. There's so much freedom in an eternal, immortal life that we are, the beings that we are. Let's reflect and just take our time to feel that peace in our hearts. We have guardian angels who surround us every day. We have a special guardian angel, a special spiritual mentor that was designated since we were in the spiritual world, and then we incarnated. That friend will follow us and be with us this entire existence, and will go beyond and beyond and beyond. This is how much God loves us, because that friend, that spiritual friend, will help us and will assist us in times of need. In the spirit of gratitude, let's reflect upon the beautiful and profound prayer that Jesus left us. When we are out of words, when we are out of actions, and we need to connect to the Father, saying, "Our Father who art in heaven," we know that you are not just in the heavens that it's written in the Bible, but you are everywhere. You're not just above the physical heaven, you are here right now with me. I have the heaven within me, therefore I have you with me. Hallowed be thy name, thy kingdom come, thy will be done. Yes, it is so great to know that we have somebody, we have a creator, we have a destiny. We're not just lost in this immense universe. We have a destination. And we know that your will is for us to be the best we can be, the happiest we can be, the more complete and perfected that we can be. And that is why we're in these trials, until we reach that point that we no longer need to go through what we're going right now. The bread, the wisdom, the peace that we need today may be plentiful, so we work and we grow. Help us be forgiven. Forgive ourselves first, because we are imperfect. In asking for this forgiveness, we recognize how hard it is for us to forgive others. But we know we need to free ourselves. We need to free them by forgiving them, to make amends, to bring peace. That's what we need in this world. We need peace. We need forgiveness. Without forgiveness, there is no peace. Without forgiveness, there is no love. The love that we proclaim that we have, it will be unreal, unrealizable, if we do not put our pride aside and truly work in the path of forgiveness. Don't let us fall into temptation, the temptation of being accommodated, comfortable, procrastinate what we need to do today. It cannot be left for tomorrow. It needs done. Let us be charitable. Let us forgive ourselves. Let us think about the big picture, the world. Deliver us from evil, even the evil that we have still inside of ourselves, because we know we are imperfect yet, but we're working hard to clean out, to dissipate any evil that still exists within us. It is not the force of the devil. It is that part of us that still needs growth, morally, compassion. Help us be compassionate. Let us love more. Help us. For that is the kingdom, the power, and the glory. The power that we need, this force that comes, that needs to fill us. Let us be in touch with that. Just like when Jesus prepared himself for his difficult mission, how he connected directly to his Father, who is our Father. The peace that he gave to everyone, the love, the forgiveness, and the hope for a better day that will come. And so be it. And so be it with all of us. May we have peace. May we have calm in our hearts. May we find this corner that we just went right now every time that we are agitated, confused, anxious, and sad. Let us not be defined by the bad moments that we encountered. Let us be defined how we react to them. And let us bring this light at that time of need, so we can and we will spread the love, the light, and the peace that exists within us. And so be it today and always, always, always. With that, my friends, our brother Tim is going to invite everybody for the passes now, and you can just take your time and move slowly